Welcome to this channel IBM classes. In this video session, we'll cover how we can add a employee information into a subfile and how we can search for a employee information using display file. So we'll be using the expandable subfile here for showing you the demo. So before going into the program, first I'll be letting you know that what we are actually going to do. So I've created the display file and program. So let's first call this program. So we have this display file where we can see that this is the username, that is IBM class. This is the heading part. This is date and time, and here we can see that enter employee name. So once we enter employee name here, so in that case we will be searching that employee name or the name that starts with the employee name that starts with those search words. So if those words will get found, then we'll be displaying the subfile with those records, with those number of records having the name starts with the search words, employee name start with the search words. If not found, then we'll be displaying the empty subfile. So in case we are inputting here blank, or we are not giving any input here and pressing enter, so we will be seeing a message employee name cannot be blank. So once we pass something like this one, ftd, okay, once we press enter, we can see that we have this we have uh, empty subfile right now, which is an expandable subfile. So here we can see the user name, date and time itself, employee info heading, and we can see here employee id, name, address, phone number, email id, pan number, and here we can see f12 for back, which is a exit key from this screen only. So once you press f12, we'll be back into the previous screen, which is a search screen. Now if we give like this, so the name starts with Amit will get displayed on the screen. So here are the number of records which shows here with employee id 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 9 10 11 12 13, Amit, Amit K, Amit Bell, Amit CEHL. So these are the names which starts with Amit, and their information has been displayed on the subfile. Now once we press page down, we can see that there are further records present in the subfile. So this is an expandable subfile example. Now once we press enter, we are on the same page. We are not going to navigate to the first page of the screen, so we have handled the enter key functionality here. Now we press page down, there were no further records on the screen. Now we page up, press enter, we are on the same screen. Once we press F12, we'll be back. Now we can see that once we press F3, we'll be exit from this program. So this is the whole functionality which we are going to cover in this video or in this demo, where we are searching for an employee name, and then we are displaying the those employees whose name start with the name which we enter on this employee search screen form, search screen. So just come through the display file, files and programs. So first I show you the program file employee. We are using this file where we have employee id, employee name, employee address, employee phone number, employee email, employee pan number. So these are the informations which are stored in this file, and we are using this file to display the informations of file. So now we have created a display file. Here we can see that we have taken the display size as 24 by 80, that which is the standard size, and now we have taken a dummy screen format, record format. We have taken the record format named dummy, which is nothing but a simple blank screen. Now we'll be seeing the search format, search FMT, which is a record format for the search screen, where we took overlay. We have taken CA03 for F3 key. Here is the enter employee name that was shown there. Now this is the error message. With this employee name field, we have set the error message employee name cannot be blank. So in case we are not inputting the employee name or it is blank, we'll be setting on this indicator 71 to tell the system that please send this error, employee name cannot be blank on the screen. Subfile record format, this is the subfile record format now. SFL RFMT, having the fields which are mapped or referenced to the field from the employee table. Here we can see this one. Now this is a subfile control format. Here we took F12. So now we can see that we have defined F3 on this record format. So this F3 will be active only on that search format screen, and F12 will be active on the subfile screen only. Now SFL size is 100, SFL page is 10, because this is a expandable subfile. So this subfile, once the subfile size 100 reached, then the process itself expanded its size till 9999, which is the behavior of expandable subfile. Only SFL clear, we have used the SFL clear keyword here to clear the subfile. So we have used 30 indicator with this one. SFL display, SFL DSP these are the basic things or required prerequisite for a subfile control formats. Roll up, or we can use page down. Since this is a expandable subfile, so we need to do the page down handling here. Now we have used SFL record number, SFL RRN, to pass the RRN of the current record, so that we could handle that enter key. Now these are the headings which needs to be displayed on the subfile screen. This is the header, user, employee info, date, time. This is the footer, F3 and F12. So F3 will be active when 81 is on, and F12 will be active when 82 is on. Sure. So now come out of this screen. Now come to the program. We have defined that employee table here in input mode. We have defined the display file DSPF1 in combined mode, which is a work device file. So we have used workstation with this. We have defined SFL S file with SFL RFMT, and we used RRN as a RRN. We have also used file information data structure here, so which will be holding the current RRN value as defined here till position 378 379. Now we have defined RRN. We have taken a variable. Now this is the starting of the program. First we clear the employee EMPN variable, which is a employee name search field on the first screen, search screen. Now we will be setting this 81 as on, because we need to show the F3 on that screen, and F82 as off, because we need to hide that is key F12 on the search screen. Now we are writing header, footer, and then execute formatting the search format. Now once after that, if we press F3, then we will be returned from the program. If we will not press F3, then we have pressed the enter key on that one. So then we will be checking if employee name is not equal to blank. In that case, or in else part, since the employee name is blank, when employee name is entered blank, we will be setting indicator 71 as on, which is sending that error employee name cannot be blank. Sure. So if in case it is not blank, what we are doing, we are writing the dummy record format, which will actually clearing the first um, formats which are displayed earlier or written earlier on the screen, or override with the uh, dummy or the blank screen. Now we are setting indicator 71 as off because we don't need to show that error anymore on the subfile screen. Now we'll be setting the RN as 0, and then we will be doing settle as on the first record of the employee table. Then we are loading the subfile record format, or you can say we are then loading the subfile. Sure. Now once come to the load subroutine. So here is the load subroutine. So we are setting indicator 99 and 10 as off because currently there are no records to display, and has been loaded on the subfile screen, and stop loading 999 value reaches. Then we'll be setting it this as on. First time I equals to 1, then we'll be um, doing the executing the loop till SFL page value, which is set as 10. We will be reading the employee table, not percent hand of file, and not equals to on, means 9999 record has not been reached, or the end of file has not been reached, or not any error. So first thing what I'm doing is I'm scanning the employee name field, which is read from the uh, employee table with EMPN, which is entered from the user screen or the search screen, and I'm checking if it starts on the first position, means that search word, the name starts with that search word. So I'm checking it. If it one scan percentage scan returns 1, means this is the first words in that name. So we'll be loading this into the subfile screen. So we are setting rn or rn plus 1. Now we are writing the subfile record format, means we are loading the record into the subfile. We are checking if rn is greater than 0. We are setting indicator 10 as on. Now we can display the subfile because there is at least one record loaded in subfile. Now if 999 reached, then we will be setting this 99 as on. We are incrementing I equals to I plus 1, and if else, this else is basically for this one. If there is no record to be read, so in that case we are setting the 99 as on, and we are leaving from here. It means that there is no file, no records exist now to load on the subfile. Now this record has been loaded. We will be checking if F12 is off. Till F12 is off, we will be uh, doing the below processing. We are setting 81 as off, means F3 we are hiding the F3 key. We are setting 82 as on. We are displaying the F12 key. Now we are writing header, writing footer, writing the subfile control record format, execute formatting that one. Now since now we can display the subfile control screen. Now we'll be checking if we have pressed F12. We will be checking the handle key, enter key. So if we have not pressed and page down, which is uh, indicator 20 is used to check that thing, and we are checking if we have not pressed F12, then we are setting the SFL RRN as current RRN, which is fetched from the file information data structure. Now we are checking if page down key is pressed, means I indicator 20 is on. We are setting this off. Then we are again loading the next number of next 10 records, and we are setting SFL RR and as RR and diff, and now this is N2 N2. So if and we are then displaying the, so this will be executed in loop, this logic will be executed in loop, and then again the sub file gets displayed. So in case if we press F12, so we'll come out of this loop and this code, lines of code gets executed. F12 will set to off, indicator 30 will set to on, means we are clearing the sub file indicators. Then we are writing the subfile control record format, and we are again setting the indicator 30 as off, since we have cleared the subfile control format. And now we are going to set this off so that it will never, so that if we not set it off, then always if we loading the subfile records again, then it will be marking clearing all, it always, because 30 is set to on. And we are writing the dummy record format, so that all the whole subfile screen should get removed and the blank screen should be displayed. Then pressing end diff. So now I'll be going to debug this program so that you would get the better understanding of this one. Source code is not available, so I'll be compiling this with debug view star source. Doing end debug here. Now again strdbg on this one. Now calling the program call pgm1. Now we can see that first thing we did, clear this one, setting this indicator as on, writing the header footer, and then execute formatting the search format. Now if we press enter here, so else employee name cannot be blank, is not blank. We are setting indicator 71 as on, clearing the employee name if it was set. Employee name cannot be blank. Just come out, not able to see the screen correctly, so we are going to compile this using restore display as yes. Again compiling the same program, the star source, debugging this, calling the program. Now if you press F3, what happened? It will return, the program will get written. So if you press enter, it comes here, then again, so we can see that employee name cannot be blank. So suppose we have inputted DDDD, this one, now this come, employee name is not blank, writing the dummy record format, setting the RNA this one. Now I'm loading the record, not getting anything. Employee name starts with this one, TFF, but the employee name here is not getting anything. So it will read the whole file no record satisfies the condition, this condition. So end of file is not reached till now. Now end of file is 99 set to on. We're leaving this one. F12 is off currently. We are loading the empty sub file. Now if you press enter here, loading nothing and loading the empty sub file again. If we press F12, we're coming back. We are seeing the original screen. Now we are pressing Amit. We are inputting Amit here. Now we can see that this the condition gets satisfied and this record has been loaded into the sub file. So all the records gets loaded into the sub file for which the condition gets satisfied. I'm putting the breakpoint here, coming out. So we have loaded this much 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 records here. Now if you press space down, so we are again going to loading the sub file. Now run becomes 11. Pressing F12. Next records get loaded and displayed on the screen. Once we press a page up, so it will automatically get to first page, because we know that page up handling is not required by the program. The system itself handles the page up functionality, so we are not going into the debug mode in that case. Now if we press page down again, so we have already loaded that number of records in the sub file, so we are not going to debug. Now if we press enter, we can see that current RRM was set as 11. So we can see that same page has been displayed after pressing enter. If we press F12, we'll be moving back. First we are clearing the sub file, writing the dummy record format, coming back to the search screen, and once we press F3, returning from the program. So this is the whole thing which I have covered here. I have created a search screen where we are searching for a particular name, employee name. So those employees whose name starts with those words, then those employees will be displayed on the sub file, and if they are not found, we'll be showing the display empty sub file in that case. So we have shown you the example that how we can search for an employee name starts with some words, and then we can display those employees whose name starts with those words on the sub file screen. And we have used expandable subfile here to show this example. So this is all in this video. Thank you and have a nice time.